Welcome to Rumble Pack Podcast, episode 10. This is double digits.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
We're at the Batcave with Shaq, Big Matt, Courtney. Do you want nicknames too?
Sure, I'll give you one when we come back around.
Mark Johnson.
Count Blackulous. I'll take that.
Count Blackulous, I can take that one. And you can't see him here. I'll
John the Black Face.
John Blackplate. John.
Laptop for my laptop.
John Deadeye Stinnett.
John Exhibit.
Deadeye.
I need a laptop on my laptop so I can laptop while I tap black.
While you tap blacks. Oh, man.
It's not been a good night.
It's not. Tonight sucks for a podcast so far.
So,
Yeah, we got this.
Rainy day.
So,
Oh yeah, you need a nickname.
what's my nickname?
Trey.
Reindeer games.
Ben
Just the
Affleck.
white jokes, the Ben Affleck joke.
And white, you Ben Affleck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want Ben Affleck.
So, A-Fest.
A-Fest is
A-Fest.
over.
It is over last week. And we bought some things. And we saw some things.
Good things and bad things. Bad.
There's some bad things. Rule 1 of cosplay is
Always pick something.
Absolutely true.
never dress for your body type.
Never dress for your body type. Ever. We had some rule
Not ever.
keepers there.
No way,
Oh,
not ever.
everybody follows
There
that
There were
rule.
some sexy ladies
At the rave, there are a few.
that
Sexy lady.
freaking-
Open river.
I see what you did there.
the one with the sniper rifle going into the game room.
I hate you guys. I didn't see that.
She was a good looking girl.
His favorite anime is Gurren Lagann.
I think
Is it?
I think I saw pictures of her online. Actually,
Even-
I have pictures of her. I'm not joking.
Even-
I have pictures of her. That wasn't a joke.
Even Nicole said she was hot.
Future Candace.
Well, she was hot.
Did she have like really thick legs for like? You
You know,
didn't
she had a nice backside, but I wouldn't say thick legs.
like it looked nice going down.
It was like from flat to Miranda. It was.
I see what you did.
You see what I did there?
Yeah,
It was
Jesus.
pretty nice.
Nobody else gets that reference because that other podcast that you go.
Yeah.
Wait.
Recurring podcast.
You gonna put up that podcast yet?
What?
I thought he did.
Yeah, I thought you did. Yeah,
Oh,
that's it. Yeah.
I'll
Put it up.
You shut up.
Floating podcast.
Nobody watches it.
I watched it.
I glanced at it.
I don't think Shaq has watched one. He's like, oh, I was.
I don't think he's
bad.
watched a
Just
single
see that.
podcast. No.
What?
I didn't know
Really?
this podcast was up. I'd have watched it.
I watched
You
them
do?
all. Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
Yes.
So it's like
Proud of
Pokemon
you.
to him. He's gotta watch them all.
Alright, this is. John wanted this to be titled the Quick Cast.
Yeah.
So you want to jump into it, guys?
Let's definitely do it.
Starting with Shaquille.
That's the John. I'm always start first.
Because you're always sitting clockwise to me. I don't want to start on John because we can't even see John right now.
Oh, we sure can.
We're going to start with Mark.
That's good. Let's start with Mark.
It's catacomb this bitch. Go.
Okay, so what were we just talking about? What me?
What have you been playing? What's up?
I've been playing Dragon's Dogma.
How's that?
A bad Dragon Age.
Don't let blasphemous words come out of your mouth, sweet sir.
Don't want to be.
Did you say sweet, sir?
Sweet sir, he gets the fruit
Are you
title.
trying to insult me or?
I'm doing a little both. This is a weird night. No, it's a good game. It has its flaws, like the story. There's no story at all.
I feel like it's Dragon Age and like Dark Souls or something like
It's
that.
very dark. It's very hard. Like the game doesn't give you any kind of hey, you get to have fun over here. You're gonna stroll through the land. No, it's like get raped right off the bat. It's like
Should
hey,
it be called Dragon Rape?
pretty much because I mean the dragon is huge and
Yeah, that's what she said.
That goes with it's normally a given. The dragon is huge.
Okay, well, I've been playing that, and I've been playing Tales of Graces, which is another Tales of game. Freaking love
Like
Tales.
Symphonia.
It's so good.
And that's an RPG? I never kept up with that.
Yeah, it's one of those RPGs. It's actually like, where you can actually attack. So
Yeah,
it's
actual
fun.
time action.
Oh, okay. I literally know nothing.
So it's turn-based on steroids.
Yeah. It's like, press A, motherfucker.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You ain't got time to smoke a bowl.
Watch fucking Mike Dynamite. Fucking Michael Jackson episode. Holy shit. Everything about that was wrong.
You've seen the movie, right?
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Yeah.
Dynamite. I haven't seen that episode.
I thought
Michael
me,
Jackson
you.
either.
Oh, you haven't seen that episode?
I've
Yeah,
not
you've seen the
Michael
movie.
I'm the one that showed you the movie.
I saw O.J. Simpson, Elvis. Who else did I
That
see?
shit flying off the moon. Dynamite. Oh, shit.
Do you want me to ruin it for you, or do you want to just watch it?
I'll watch it eventually.
I thought you'd seen it.
Not the Michael Jackson one.
That was the OJ one. With the moon rocks.
I saw the O.J. one.
Yeah, that's the one he was talking about.
That would throwing the rock, throwing the thing.
I left the moon.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mark, continue.
Oh, that's pretty much it on my playlist. Other than Guild Wars 2 finally fucking came out.
How is that?
Horrible.
I can't.
John doesn't want to like it, so.
I watched my friend Jason put up several videos, and after he put up like his fourth video of gameplay, I was like, I unsubscribed from my friend from high school or from junior high, like 15 years, because that game was so bad. So,
No.
You're losing friends.
You have to
Over here.
play this game. I'm
Subscribe,
telling
just not
you.
watch it.
It is.
no, I don't want to go on my fucking feed. It's so bad.
It is so good. I can never go back to the game where if you pick up a different weapon, you do different skills. I can't go back to like.
What was Final Fantasy 14? It was exactly the same.
What was Final Fantasy 14? I'm like.
It was online. You pick up different
That was 11.
weapons. No,
That's
11.
14.
14 was the next online game.
14. We're not gonna talk about
You put up. I mean, when you put on
Well,
fish
mainstream
weapons
for USA.
you do boxing moves. When you pick up the sword, you do sword moves. When you pick up a pickaxe, you then become a
You're saying
crafter
that.
and you do your crafting moves.
Yeah, you're saying that, and it just seems completely apparent. Like, obviously.
It actually changed. That actually what determines the moveset that you can do. He's saying that's what makes Guild Wars 2 awesome.
That's one of the
Oh.
things. No,
Yeah,
no.
that seems like
It's
That
stupid.
game
I
has
give it.
so many. World versus world. 500 people and
Yeah,
500
let's see.
people and 500 people.
10 years old.
I'll have to check it out.
Sick.
So, that's an MMO?
It's a great MMO. It gives you that like single player feel. You feel like you're important, and that's a big deal. You know, if you're in an MMO, sometimes it's just like, oh yeah, everybody's doing this quest, you go do it too. And this motherfucker's like, okay, you can go do it with them, or you can go do this to get the same quest done. You can do all these different things to do one quest to get it done. It's really cool. That's just awesome. And like, I don't know, it's beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Like I said,
I'm glad you're enjoying that.
I unsubscribed from
You
my...
can hide videos, right?
No, not like I only want Guild Wars 2 videos to show up.
No, I'm saying you can hide uploads from someone and still subscribe to them, can't you?
What would be the point?
I'm just saying, dude. You made it a big thing.
That hurts.
Oh,
So they can
15.
subscribe to your Rumble Pack podcast.
Huh? Hey, they can still subscribe to that.
You just can't be my friend anymore.
I don't have to subscribe to them for them to
Guild Wars 2.
subscribe
You
to me.
unfriend.
Shaq, you want to go?
Maybe.
What have you been up to?
Alice in Wonderland, Madness Returns, because Gamefly is awesome, and Darksiders 2 is supposed to come to out, open it up, and it's a chick with a knife, and I was like, oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What just happened?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That
I
just
thought it was
happened.
supposed to be Darksiders 2. The Alice in Wonderland Madness Returns was like 8th. I was like, I saw this game. It looks kind of cool. I like Alice in Wonderland. I like Through the Looking Glass. I'll pick it up. 8th in queue. Behind Darksiders, Prototype, and the first Assassin's Creed because I wanted to go back and play it. And I get Alice in Wonderland. So I play it.
So, what do you think?
It's fun. It started off really, really slow, and
I heard it was really clunky.
Clunky how?
Clunky.
The jump.
Just
was
how?
When I think of clunky, I think of
Combat, like it
2-second delay between the
It wasn't-
space bar and the character actually.
It wasn't
moving.
That's the
smooth
fact, though.
And I
combat.
can't imagine a game today. being
I mean,
like
it
There's a lot
was
of games like that.
that. I don't play games.
it was okay. It felt like a hack and slash sometimes, but it had the elements
Okay.
of having a puzzle.
No,
There's one.
it's a hack and slash.
Band.
So, anyways, I'm on screen now, so
Okay.
we have video with me. Whew. Anyways, it's hack and slash.
Is that it? Like, I mean,
What
as
is
far as what you
progression
do.
like? Like when you start out versus when you end?
You get new weapons through the first couple of chapters. You get new weapons, and you go through and you upgrade them. You get 2 weapons that actually shoot projectiles. You get a light weapon. You get a heavy weapon. You can upgrade those. Based on those, you can actually implement those together. Say like you have a big actual ad coming towards you. You'd hit it with a big weapon, or you can back up and use one of the 2 projectiles that you have. It doesn't feel like you have to do the same thing to kill something. It feels like, okay, hey, I can go in and cut it up until I feel like it's done, or I can sit back and do something else. Or
So there
go
is style variety. Then this one style seems to dominate just so much more than the other.
well, the heavy weapon, but you only get about 3 strikes with it.
Oh.
And I mean, even though it upgrades does more damage, but you still only get 3 strikes, so you can't walk around just with a big ass thing like this the whole game. Because if you do that, you'll get
The
murdered.
OP it'd be worthless.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The platforming was pretty legit. I always love games where you can double jump. I love double jumping.
So you just love games?
You can't double jump in Mega Man. You can't double jump in Mario.
You
Can't double jump in Pokemon when you jump off the ledge.
Yeah.
I'm just messing
You
with you.
can't jump back after you jump over
There's
things.
a lot of
Ninja Gaiden.
games you can double jump in.
I never got that. I was like, how can you jump over the fence one way in Pokemon, but you can't jump over it back?
I know.
It's like,
What was a ledge? It's a physical ledge.
Yeah, you're actually jumping off a cliff. Like,
Yeah.
You lose your hit points.
you condone jumping off cliffs. And, okay, it's Japanese.
I thought it was a fence too, and then I did some research, and it's a cliff.
Sorry, I was catching Pokemon.
I researched my Pokemon geography.
Very
So
cool.
that you can't.
He really wanted to be the best.
What else did you
I know.
do with Shaq? How'd
It's
you like
gonna
the
be
raid?
risky.
What else
So
did
you
you
had to
play?
go. Okay.
How much drugs did
Shaq
you do with the raid?
brought a random brownie into my room.
There is no brownie here, bro.
Brownie.
I'm done with Call of Duty.
Break it?
Not yet, no.
Right.
I'm trying to give it to somebody. I tried to give it to Trey. He was like, how much you want for it? I was like,
No, you want to
25.
sell it to me as something. You want to give it to me as something else.
I'm going to give you the game. You're going to give me $25. Because that's...
I'm trying to make a give trade thing going on with my best friend, but he won't take me up on it. Cause
He was like, how much you want for it? I was like,
And I tried to
$25.
see if my friend wanted it for $30. I was going to give you the money.
Never text me
I was
back.
gonna give him a CD and he's gonna give me gas money, but that didn't happen.
So what else you got?
That's all I've been doing besides work. And
I still want to know, how was the raid, and did you do a lot of drugs? Or
Oh, yeah.
Just a
the
little
raid.
bit of drugs?
Or just
No
like
drugs.
drugs on contact?
Did you meet some girls? Dressed
Stage
up,
girls.
Dressed up as Pichus?
No. We saw these cool ass dudes. Mark went with me. Saw these cool ass dudes. One was in a panda costume. The other was in
I can see the
orange.
pictures on that. Okay.
Dude, and they have like the colored shades on, like the LED shades.
What is this? Pandas?
Yeah. One was a panda. Something was like a lion.
He's talking about his furry fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the furries.
Oh, that's good. You can check that one off the list.
No, thank you.
You furry fantasy.
Furry.
Dude, there was a dude with one arm. There was a one-armed dude shuffling his ass
Oh,
off.
it was this big black dude.
Hey,
had
hey,
one
I got an
arm.
arm with
and
shuffle.
shuffled. He was getting it too.
So he went as Barrett?
He might have had a gun. I don't know. I was always like, he didn't have it. I
You
was
can't
like,
shuffle with a gun arm on. You gotta take that shit off for you shuffle.
Fucking fireworks coming out of
Really
it.
talented. That's footwork right there. Watch my own bullets.
So good.
That's how I learned the shuffle.
That's so good.
This is a learning curve for your
Well, I'm
ass.
glad the rave was fun. This is A-Fest. So, I don't know.
It was alright.
Hey, we do have a bunch
Thing,
of footage if you want it.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch.
I don't have a lot. I give you my camera and I have almost no footage except for the game room matches.
I filled it up the first day. Second day, I
You
took
filled it up the first day because I didn't have an SD card in it.
Oh.
I did take some footage of the Hulu girl too.
Oh yeah, there was this Hulu
I
girl
still have
with me
a lot
on
of
it.
footage. I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't gotten any of it from anybody because I was like, I'm done. It was alright. But then I was like, I don't want to be in this
not
place
Akon.
full of everybody again.
It's not Akon.
It was, yeah. It was a lot better.
I went to that video game panel. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
So they're four guys, Terminal Reality, ID Software,
ID, like id, and break here.
Restart Here. The panel consisted of
Id, like id software?
It's ID Software.
It's id.
It's considering that they said ID Software.
No,
Then
they're wrong.
they weren't the company.
No, dude.
And another big company. I forget who the other publisher was. 4 artists, 2 programmers. The artists were on the panel. Told their story, where they're at, what they're doing, and then took questions. And everybody in there was pretty much just wanting to be in the industry, be it programmers like myself, or I even asked a question.
What? What was your question?
Do they feel, since it was artists up there, I asked them if they felt like the percentage of overall game design staff or studio staff, if the overall percentage of programmers was shrinking in comparison to artists, map designers, overall designers, because that's what I felt like.
Yeah.
And that with these really, because a lot of the talk up to that point had been about Unity and UDK and these click and drag sort of, if you're an artist, you already have a sandbox to play in. Well, where does a programmer fit in? And all of them, as I was talking, they were already like shaking their head. One of the guys had quit Terminal Reality and started his own company, and they're working on their first game, which is this mech fighting game.
So what was their answer? What did they say?
Their answer was, if anything, artists are dwindling down.
Really?
And the programmers are harder and harder to come by. Good programmers in the United States are harder and harder to come by because the programmers just... If you want someone to write code, you can outsource it. If you want someone to actually modify something and interact with you and with the artists and with the designers, it's not something easy. It's not something that's... I mean, you can't just write code and be a good game programmer. You actually have to know... You have to know a little bit about the design. You have to know a little bit how the art is supposed to interact. You have to know about these things. So if you outsource that to just write out these lines of code to some dude in India, okay, that's what you'll get back, and it might be right, but in the end, it doesn't feel good.